Maritime is more than ships, more than ports, more than cargo. Maritime is the heartbeat of global trade. 90% of everything you see around you, food, fuel, steel, grain, technology, moves across the sea. Every container, every bulk carrier, every tanker is a giant that carries the weight of nations. Behind every voyage, there are thousands of decisions. Weather forecasts, loading calculations, fuel planning, port schedules, safety rules. One mistake can cost millions. One storm can change everything. The ocean demands respect, or it takes what it wants. A ship is not just a machine, it is a living system. Inside it, engineers control the heartbeat. Navigators guide its path. Deck officers manage its cargo, grains, coal, iron ore, oil, or the supplies that feed entire countries. On the ocean, there is no backup. No emergency rescue team that arrives in minutes. No pause button. When something goes wrong, the crew must fix it, alone, in the middle of an endless horizon. A bulk carrier in winter waters can face winds stronger than hurricanes, waves higher than buildings, temperatures that freeze metal and turn water into shards of ice. Yet the ship continues forward, because somewhere on the planet, a country is waiting for that cargo. That is maritime. When a storm hits, the ocean becomes a different world. The sky turns black. The temperature drops. Every sound becomes sharper, every wave heavier. This is the moment where the sea shows its true face. But this is also the moment where seafarers show theirs. Through snow, wind, freezing spray, and the roar of engines fighting against the storm, they stand their watch. Not because it is easy, but because millions of people depend on them. Behind every grain shipment, every barrel of oil, every steel coil or container, there is a crew that faced the sea and survived it. There are storms that shake the sky, and then there are storms that change the world. Tonight, as the clouds gather and the wind grows heavy, another force rises, not born from thunder, not shaped by lightning, but created by vision, determination, and unstoppable momentum. Just like the storm, Malinda Global does not appear quietly. It arrives with purpose. It rises with power. It moves with the kind of force that cannot be ignored. The sky trembles because a storm is coming, and the market trembles because Malinda Global is becoming a storm of its own, a wave of energy, a surge of ambition, a power that grows stronger every day. This is not just nature's storm. This is a reminder that true strength, whether in the sky or in business, comes from within. And just like the storm, there are forces in our world that don't rise quietly. Some brands grow, some brands expand, but a few, a very few, arrive like a shift in the atmosphere. Malinda Global is not simply a name, it is momentum, a movement, a rising wave in the world of trade, logistics, and ambition. Just as the storm assembles its strength from every direction, air, pressure, wind, lightning, Malinda Global gathers its power from vision, strategy, and relentless determination. Where the storm shapes the sky, Malinda Global shapes the market. Where the storm commands attention, Malinda Global commands respect. This is not coincidence. This is force meeting purpose. As the storm spreads across the land, its influence becomes impossible to ignore. And so it is with Malinda Global. What began as a single movement grows into a network. A network grows into a system. A system becomes a force becomes a legacy. Malinda Global is not following the storm. Malinda Global is the storm, a surge, a wave, a transformation. Eventually, the sky begins to release its grip. The thunder travels farther away. The lightning grows faint. The rain softens. But storms do not disappear. They leave their mark. They leave memory. They leave change. Malinda Global works the same way. The power remains. The impact remains. The name remains. Storms rise, storms fade, but their legacy shapes the world. And Malinda Global is building a legacy that no calm sky can erase until the next storm. Remember the name that moves with the force of thunder. Malinda Global, the storm that never weakens.